First look at the Pixel 5 ROM based on Android 11 running on the Xiaomi Poco F1. Hey peeps, what's up? Manchi here, back with another video. And we have the Pixel 5 ROM based on Android 11 with security patch as December 5th, 2020. The kernel being Genos from OOF Gang, running like a boss and available for the Xiaomi Poco F1. This is how the ROM comes out of the box. You have Pixel Launcher in the building. That is how your recents look like. As you can see, everything is pretty smooth and pretty fast. Let us check out the select feature. Bam, there it is, working like a boss. Next up, if you tap on the screenshot button, bam, you will notice that the screenshots are now instant, something which has been added with the December drop of Pixel features. Tap on share. Here is your quick share menu. Press and hold on any application and you can now pin it to your quick share menu as well. Next up, let us have a look at the quick setting tiles, but before that you will notice that the blur and zoom effect from Android 11 when you access your notifications works absolutely fine on this build. Here are the different quick setting tile options which are available, and here are the other options which you can add in case you want to. Let us go back. Screen record. Yes, Android 11 does let you record device audio and microphone at the same time. And screen recording just started. As you can see, there is no lag when I access the system UI while the screen is being recorded, so no such issue over there as well. Next up, you will notice that the cat game or the Android 11 Easter egg works absolutely fine along with bubbles. Now do note that WhatsApp does not support Android 11 bubbles right now, and yes, you can access your notification history as well. Swipe to the left, you can access your Google feed. Bam, there it is. Everything is super fast and super smooth. Then we can have a look at the volume panel. So this is how the volume panel looks like. And yes, you do get the Pixel 5 style volume panel, and this is the one where you have the different customizations for the volume at the bottom. Now if you press and hold on your home screen, go into styles and wallpapers, bam, here it is. You can see we do have the Pixel 5 Star Wars Mandalorian wallpapers, which do look pretty cool. Go into style and then try to create a custom theme, and you can choose between 7 different fonts, 7 different icon styles, multiple accent colors, 7 different icon shapes. Once you've chosen whichever one you want to, give it a name, tap apply, and it should be applied without any issues. Other than that, you can also change the grid size of icons on your home screen, so you can choose default 4x4, 3x3, or 2x2. And yes, the Hey Google hot word works absolutely fine on this build. As you can see, Google Assistant 2.0 in the building works absolutely fine. The only downside is that it won't work when the screen is off. Next up, we can head over to settings, go into network and internet, tap on advanced, and yes, you do have adaptive connectivity from the December Pixel feature drop on this build. Go into apps and notification. Let us say choose Chrome, permissions, bam, go into location. 3 different options for the location option. You can of course remove permissions if the app isn't used, and I think the timeline for this is 60 days. So if you do not use an application for 60 days, it is going to remove the permissions for that application. Go into notifications, make sure you enable notification history to access that. Bubbles and priority conversations works absolutely fine as well. Moving over to battery, you do have the option of showing the battery percentage in the status bar. Going to battery saver, extreme battery saver. Yes, you do have extreme battery saver as well. When do you want to use it, and what are the essential apps which you want to be working when the battery saver is enabled. So all those features are present in this build. Moving over to display, you do have the option of dark theme. With Android 11 you can schedule it to turn on and off at a custom time. Then in display, we already discussed about styles and wallpapers. You have screen timeout, auto rotate screen, go into colors. You do not have any options to customize, and I'm not sure why that is. Then if you go into lock screen, you can of course enable your lock screen to wake up for new notifications. Now playing is broken on this build, but double tap to wake works without any issues. Bam, there it is. Double tap to wake working like a boss. Then we have sound and vibration. So in sound and vibration, you do have the Android 11 style do not disturb, which can be configured on people, app and alarm basis. Other than that, in sound and vibration, the other options which you have are configuring the dial pad tones, screen locking sound, charging sounds and vibration, and your touch sounds, and configuring your phone ringtone as well. In terms of security, you have only fingerprint unlock on this build. There is no face unlock, and that is because there is no face unlock present on the Pixel 5 as well. Next up, we can go into system, then we'll go into gestures, system navigation. As you can see, you have three different options for system navigation. If you're using the full screen gestures, you can configure the sensitivity for the left edge and the right edge. Then if you tap on advanced and have developer options enabled, you can use wireless debugging. You also have a toggle to enable or disable the refresh rate. And unfortunately, those of you who do not like the notch, the display cutout option does not have the option of hiding the notch. Now in terms of pixel exclusive features, you do get the option of portrait light. So here it is, Google Photos, a picture of my favorite star. Let me tap on the edit option. And then if I go into adjust, bam, here it is, portrait light in the building. As you can see, working absolutely fine without any issues. Now a pro tip here is that make sure you update all the apps from the Google Play Store once you install this ROM, and then reboot your device. That is when you would get the feature of portrait light along with Google Assistant 2.0. In terms of YouTube media playback, there are no jitters, no lags like there were on the October build, no such issues on this build, and live caption also works absolutely fine. The only downside is that Widevine is L3 on this build because it is a Pixel ROM, so they're still working on figuring that out. In terms of your media controls in your status bar, they work absolutely fine, no issues. You can switch between different output destinations without any issues. In terms of smoothness, the animation's pretty smooth, no jitters, no lags. We can have a look at the recents, no jitters, no lags here either. We can try switching between the different applications. As you can see, no issues in that regard as well. So the ROM is pretty smooth. Next up, in terms of safety net will not pass out of the box. However, once you root your device and then you enable Magisk Hide, safety net is going to pass. As you can see on my device, safety net is passing. An important thing to note over here is that my evaluation type is basic. If you get the evaluation type as hardware, it might fail, in which case you might have to use Magisk props hide, and I do have the XDA thread linked in the pinned comment on this video on how to do that. Now because for me safety net is passing, this means you should be able to use your banking apps without any issues. So what is the final take on this build? Well, this is a pretty good build. There are a few issues like L3, which is your Widevine L3, then you cannot record 4K videos, and other than that, everything else does seem to be working fine without any issues. And those of you who do want to play around with a ROM which has Pixel 5 exclusive features, then this is a must try ROM for you. And there it is, peeps. That was our first look at the Pixel 5 ROM based on Android 11 running on the Xiaomi Poco F1. And that will do it for this video. Hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.